I took Danny's Venmo payment, $400, her last $400, accepted it, watched it land in my account, and then told her it never came through. And she believed me. For 8 months, she believed me.
Oh, she believed you. That's what we're leading with. My trust, cute framing.
Danny and I had been best friends since sophomore year of college. 3 years. We did everything together. When she got laid off and couldn't cover rent, I lent her $400 without thinking twice. That's who we were.
That's who we were, past tense, keep going.
She paid me back the second she got her first paycheck from the new job. March 14th, 400 even. The Venmo note said, and I remember this, it said, "You saved me, love you." And I saw it, I accepted it. And then I texted her back and said, "Hey, did you send that? It's not showing up on my end."
And I said, yes, absolutely, I sent it, check again. And you said, I have the texts, by the way, I screenshot everything. You said, quote, so weird, still nothing, maybe try resending, maybe try resending.
I know what I said. Look, I was in a bad place financially and I panicked. I'm not saying it was okay. I'm saying in that moment I told myself it was temporary, I'd pay her back double, she'd never actually know.
She'd never know because you'd pay her back double from the money you didn't have. That was the plan.
I resent the tone right now, but yes, that was the plan, except Danny, because she is genuinely a good person, sent it again. Same day, March 14th, second transaction. Another 400. So now I had 800 of her money and she thought she still owed me 4.
$800, first paycheck. I scraped together a second payment because my best friend told me the first one disappeared. I skipped groceries that week. You knew that. I told you I was tight.
You told me after, I didn't know in the moment.
I texted you that same night, March 14th. I said, I'm so stressed, I stretched really thin to send that second one. Please let me know when it hits. You responded with a heart emoji, a heart emoji.
Okay, yeah, I don't have a defense for the heart emoji. I was in denial about what I was doing. I kept telling myself I was going to fix it, and the longer I waited, the more impossible it felt to say anything.
8 months, rocks. I spent 8 months thinking I owed you money. 8 months of let me know when you want me to send the rest, and you going, oh, no rush, don't stress. No rush. I was stressed every single month.
I know how long it was. Every time you brought it up, I felt sick, like genuinely sick. And I kept waiting for some window where I could just quietly put the money back and pretend the whole thing was a glitch.
A glitch? You were going to blame it on a glitch after 8 months.
I didn't say it was a good plan. I said it was the plan. And then you started dating Marcus and you mentioned offhand that you were finally done stressing about that debt you had with me, that it felt good to almost be square, and something cracked. I couldn't do it anymore.
Oh, so Marcus saved me, not your conscience. Marcus.
That's not fine, partially. Hearing how relieved you were made it real. I came to you 2 days later and I told you everything. Both payments, 8 months, all of it. I gave you back $800 in cash because I didn't want a Venmo trail. I said I was sorry.
You cried, you want to tell them about the crying.
Yes, I cried because I hated myself. Because you were sitting there completely still and just looking at me. And I knew I had broken something that couldn't actually be unbroken with cash.
I took the money, I didn't say anything for like 3 full minutes. And then you know what I said? I said I skipped my sister's birthday dinner that March because I was scared to spend money on a train ticket. That's what I said, because that was true.
And I didn't have anything to say to that. I still don't. I think about that train ticket constantly.
Good, you should.
We haven't been the same since. Obviously, she still answers my texts, but it's different, measured, like she's deciding how much access to give me every time. I earned that. I'm not going to pretend I didn't. But I did tell her. Nobody made me. I could have just moved cities and let it rot. I didn't.
Yeah, she wants a medal for not committing the second crime. Noted.
I don't want a medal. I don't even know what I want. I think I'm telling this because carrying it was heavier than I expected. Money that isn't even that much money in the grand scheme, but it wasn't really about the money, was it?
No, it wasn't. It was about the fact that you looked at my you saved me, love you, and saw an opportunity. That's the part I keep coming back to, not the 400, not even the 800, the love you.
I know. So, you've heard both sides now. What would you have done with the money, with the confession, with the friendship after? Tell me in the comments. And if you know someone sitting on something like this, something they can't put down, send this to them. New confession dropping soon. Don't miss it.